Hello, this is Dr. Rugenstein. Oh, and I see they've put up a gate here, so you can't drive down through here anymore, I guess. You can kind of check that out on the way back out. But we're walking over here, and we're going to be looking at the update on the Livingston Avenue, Hudson River swing bridge, that they're putting in a new one, and it is going to be a lift bridge. And this is, I think, my fourth update, although there was a 2.1 and a 3.1 in there too. I haven't been here since December. It is now March. This is my first video since I unfortunately deleted my channel. And just checking something here. Unfortunately, deleted my channel. I had 2,300 subscribers. Now back down to 65, I think. Very unfortunate. Somewhere up in here you'll see a link to that disastrous episode. But I'm back, trying to build back up, trying to reestablish myself, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. And well, I just hope you subscribe and help me get back up. I don't know if I'll ever get back to where I was once before. Long 3 years. As far as the money goes, people ask me about that from time to time. I was making like $1 a day, so it's not like, you know, but it was nice. I was able to do a few extra things. But in any case, I hope you enjoy this. And let me stop this grousing, as it were, and get back. The lift bridge, as I'm going, I might say this more than once, built originally in 1866, rebuilt in 1905 on the same pilings, and they're putting in a new one. So hold on a second, let me turn this around. Alright, we came in from down over there, and they've got a gate up now. They must have, they're probably just trying to control what's going on here. You can see where they're preparing for the new rails to go in. My wife and I get a Moline here, but they have done a lot of stuff along here. Again, go back to some of the earlier ones and you can actually see what's going on. I was actually here on a work day. I couldn't get too close, but I was able to see what was going on. Now here, yeah, right where we pulled the Moline out is all been redone. I think they're going to keep this rail here, and they're going to put in a different rail. This is a Sunday afternoon. We just sprung ahead today. So I think it's like 2:30, 3:30, 3:30, I think. Putting in new switching wires. See, this is where they're going to be coming through here, in here. So somewhere in here, they're going to have to put in another switch. I'm not quite sure where, but you can see they've been working here. I come on a Sunday because I don't have to worry about people so much. You can see they're really doing some incredible work here. They still haven't put in the new rails, but that's going to be coming in over here. This is all owned by CSX. These rails are owned by CSX. Wow. They have really cleaned that out. One can only hope the Moline will come back. A lot of garbage over the fence too. Now we may see a train back up through here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. These are all new lights here. And it's red all the way down. I'm going to get off of this track here. I wore my boots today so I could get wet. Because I had a feeling I'd have to go through some water. Yeah, this is where the Moline. Now this must be where the track is going to come in through. Right in through here. And I don't think they've been doing much this winter. Because, pardon me. Because up until now, it has been snow. About a foot of snow. Not all at once, but around. See, the last time I came in, I walked right down through here. That is not possible at this point. But they have to build this all back up to get over there. We'll get over there too. But yeah, this is all changed here. Rail's going to be coming in through here. It's got to go around that way. They have cameras and things, but I'm not too concerned, I don't think. Not immediately, anyways. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but we're going to go over here. Oh, maybe it's got something to do with that. No trains coming. So this is somewhat of a crossing, but this, you see, this is where the railroad is going to have to come in through here. Probably right where those orange pipes are, or whatever you want to call them. That is probably where the railroad is going to be coming through. A lot of deer. See the deer tracks. Not surprised. I'm glad I wore my boots today. Someone's been up in through here walking. I don't know who. Nor, in many respects, look here. If you look at some of my earlier ones, you will see how much has changed here. Yes, sir. I am glad I wore boots. So the rail, see, it's going to be on the other side of that bridge. Is the other bridge. We'll get over there and see it. But the rail's got to come through here, and that's why they're piling up all that dirt there, and they're digging it out over from over there, where there used to be kind of a hill, I guess, if you want to think of it. Wow, look at the trash. I guess people don't care. All right. It doesn't look like a lot has been done. Oh, still ice on the Hudson. So they can't do much out there. That's some of the construction for the bridge itself. I don't think they've done too much here recently. We shall see, though. Now, they can be working out in the river. I say that, and they'll prove me wrong here. But I don't think you can be out in the river. I don't think so. The gate was open, too, so someone could drive down in through here. I would not try that, because you have no idea who or what you're going to run into, what the road is going to be like. No idea at all. Um, I could walk out that way, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to go back out the way I came. That's the road coming in. Quite built up. Quite built up. If you remember, they were doing something here before. This must be for construction of the bridge. I wonder if they'll keep some of this rail from the old bridge. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Now the bridge was originally built in 1866. Those are the 1866 pilings. They rebuilt it in 1905. And now it's going to be a lift bridge instead of a swing bridge. I don't know. That must be some of the structure for the new bridge that's coming across. And then this is all going to be bridge here. I don't know what they're going to do with this part. Something's running, but I don't know what. So this is going to be where the new bridge comes in. Oh, they have done a lot. Oh, that's an engine I hear, I think. But boy, have they done a lot of work here. There's the Albany skyline. Holy cow! Look at this. Well, this is where the bridge will be when they finish. I guess it's going to be there. We stood over here at one point. This side still has ice on it, although the river seems open. And that must be where the new bridge is coming across. I don't know. This is pretty amazing. I'm not going to go too far out. Although, you know what they say, in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't know what they're going to use for pilings. It's going to be all steel. It's going to be a lift bridge. And you can see the swing part here. Now, I'm almost assuming that the lift will be where the swing is. There's the Hudson. I'm sure I'm on camera by someone. Very interesting. This is pretty remarkable. I'm shocked that I'm this far out in the Hudson. I am almost halfway. Wow. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is go near any equipment. That's the last thing I need to do. But, wow. Holy cow, look at that. That looks like that's going to be the piling right there, yeah. There's the piling. I don't know what this other stuff is. It must be for part of the lift. Those are barges there. Those are barges. I don't think those are barges, but these are barges right here, you can tell. And I don't know, they're building something over there, but that's on the other side. But that's the barges right there. And, wow. So we're going to walk back out here. Well, not walk back out, walk back into land. It is amazing how much they've done. It really is. I am really shocked. Let me turn this back around so you got an idea. Now here, Here we're walking back in. We've been on the shore. I've never been out this far. There's the bridge. Now the new bridge is going to have a walkway or a walk across it. This one did it one time long ago, but well, because of age and things of that nature, I'm not sure how long ago they stopped it. They stopped. That's the Amtrak mechanics station, or whatever you'd like to call it. It's where they repair. If you look over at that piece of ice over there, you can kind of get an idea how thick the ice was. It's still pretty thick. So the new bridge is going to come next to this. So this is where the new bridge is going to be, right in here. Pretty interesting. And they're going to have a walkway to go across, and it's going to connect to a park down that way. It's going to connect to that. Well, something's running, but I don't know what. And I'm certainly not going to go over to it. It might be a generator or something. I'm not going to go over there. There's no reason to go over that way. We came through there. Again, the new bridge. This is where the new bridge is going to be. I really think this is it. Because there's the pilings they're working on there. This will come off. That right there. Okay, there's new pilings right there. That is probably where the rail, the tracks will come across. I don't know what they're going to do with these old pilings. If the past is any example, they'll just leave them out in the river. There's a... Nice day, 52 out. Unusual. Well, it seems unusual. You can get an idea of the thickness of that ice, too. So, scrap only. Reading the sign over there. I don't know if we're going to see any trains today or not. They usually, well, Sunday afternoons is not unusual around this time to see them bring a train in. A train. They move it around so that they can line it up for the station. So we may wait just a tad to see if anything comes up. It's amazing. Go back through. If you haven't seen the earlier ones, go back through and look at these. Because I'm telling you, there has been huge changes. Even from the last time I was here, just out there to the middle. One nice thing about me doing this on camera is everything I'm doing is on camera. Take a look over here. Some old concrete. I don't know, this is all fill. Girders for the ridge. Yeah, this is just all fill. Not sure what that's all about there. But yeah, this is just fill. They're trying to raise it up. Trying to raise it up to that level there. And apparently they want to go higher than that. Apparently. Well, it would be nice if we saw a train come by today. At least I think it would. Huh. This must be something they're going to use as a crossing or something also. I might be wrong. Probably am wrong. But you see, there's the level of that bridge there. And it seems to me they're going to have to go to that level for this bridge over here. I think. Again, I'm glad I wore my boots. Yeah, see, there's other footprints here. That's pretty deep. Yeah, that's pretty deep. Because there's mine going in, and that's somebody else's going out. So I don't know if someone else has been back in here or not. But we're kind of heading out. I'm hoping we get to see a train. Huh. Odd chunk. Looks like it's brick. Well, it's hard to say what they dug out of here. Now we're walking back towards where I entered. I don't know. I'm going to wait a little bit. Of course, you won't know the difference in time on the video since I'm going to turn off the camera. But it's around this time that a train they do move a train. A couple cars for Amtrak. Typically going west on the rails. Yeah, it's part of a shovel. Wire. This was all Moline. Hopefully, it'll come back. This was kind of an island of sorts too at one time when there was more industry down here. It must be they're going to come right along through here. That's the only thing I can think. Is if they can come right through here, they'll come through and then go around that way. That's what I think. I don't know if we're going to see any trains come by or not. I'm going to wait. And see. Yeah. Looks like they'll put a switch right there. Somewhere in there where those green and orange they're not cones, pipes sticking out of the ground, whatever you call them, markers. Oh, it's muddy here. That's where the new switch will be. And it'll come over for this way over here. It'll go that way. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm glad I wore boots. Because this is muddy, muddy, muddy in here. Now, I don't know. I see there's I see there's markers over here. Now, I don't know what this is. Is this where they're going to cut back when they put in the tracks? I'm not sure. They've cut through here quite a bit. I don't know. This is the best you're going to see. Oh, deer crap. Deer poop. See, this was low in here, and there was water in there, and there was sort of like an island dock sort of thing. That's all new cut there. So maybe they had to clear back to here. That thing isn't safe right there. So I'm going to wait a little bit just to see if a train comes through. If not, well, we'll get going and take off. So right now I'm just going to pause. Well, I've been waiting for a while, and I checked my magic box, and there should be a train leaving going west sometime in here. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I've been here for a while already, and again, you can't tell that because, well, frankly, I shut off the camera. I'm going to walk over here. We'll just see, because it seems about the right time of day. So let me turn this around and go from there. See, all the lights are red here, so there could be something backing in. That's always a possibility. But I think there's going to be a train going over the bridge. At least that's what I think. Although I don't know for sure. I'm just walking back over here. And again, I am glad I wore boots. Just washing off my boots here. It is muddy. Very. See the Albany skyline. See, it's all red lights, and they usually back a train through here at one point. But we could have missed it today. We could have missed it today. So, should I wait longer in hopes or head back? Part of me thinks I should head back. Since I hear no whistles, I hear no engines. I heard that one thing running over there, but I think that was something, a generator or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe someone left a piece of equipment on. That's the Amtrak repair yard, maintenance yard over there. What's interesting is you used to not be able to see it from here. There was a big mound of dirt. See that dirt there? That was all through there, and that was what I assume is over here, partially. So yeah, they got to change a lot of grading even yet. And as I say, I haven't been here since December. And I think December. So there's a lot that's been done, no doubt about that. They must have worked quite a bit through the winter. But I don't know when they're coming back, what they're going to do next. They got to lay this track. I want to see when they are laid. Well, I won't be here, but I want to see the in process as they do it. And I think that is where the switch is going to be, right back there. Because, I say the switch. Yeah, I think the switch will be right back there. I'm going to walk back. When I start walking back, you can be assured the train will go over the bridge. A little snow here. Trying to clean some dirt off. So yeah, this is the switch here. They'll keep this one, I'm pretty sure. They've redone it all, so I'm pretty sure they'll keep this switch here. Pardon me. This is new here. I say new. You can't see what I'm talking about, but that's new. It was never that high before. Yeah, nothing coming through. I am going to walk back on the tracks. I want to check out this spot back here. Huh. That's been dug out. I wonder why. That's odd that they do that. They could always run a what would they be running into Troy today? Not sure. End of the year, I don't think it'd be salt. Yeah. I wonder if they'll rip that out. We've looked at that before. Yeah, you see, they've chewed away at this hill quite a bit. Or a lot. And like I say, I'm sure that's where the track is going to go down through, is right down through there. And I would say that this is where the switch is going to go, is right here. Now, I don't know if they'll keep the other switch. They may. I'm not sure for what. But they could use it for, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. But this is where the next switch is going to be. I'm almost sure of it. And I say that because this is marked off here. This is all marked off here. And they've got cable coming down to there. So I bet. Plus they've got that there. I bet you they're going to take that tree out. I don't know what they're going to do on that side. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. This is a good way to clean off my boots. Now again, this is we're now walking down CSX track towards Troy. For the longest time, it was just known as the Troy Industrial Track. Then it became part of CSXT, actually. CSX Transport. Yeah, nothing coming. I don't mind waiting around to see if the train actually shows up. But after a while, it's like, you know, it could become somewhat pointless. All right, we're getting towards the end here. And they put up another gate so that you can't drive down through here. Now, I don't know how many people were driving down through here in the first place. I suppose if you had a four-wheel drive or a truck, you wouldn't have taken a car down through here, I can assure you that. The other thing is, though, this used to be a two-railed track anyways, two tracks in through here. Used to be a double. So that's why you see this area over here. That was for another line at one point. This was quite the rail line. Went from Troy to, well, at the time was Greenbush. Huh. Now, I guess this is the county waste, I think. Last time I was here, that would have been update 3.1. There was a scurry of activity. For what? I don't know. But there was. So, please subscribe. Please ring the bell. Please hit the like button. As everybody says, it helps with the algorithm. Please subscribe. Tell others. Leave a comment. I really would like to get back to what I once had as far as subscribers. I'm shooting for 5,000. I was halfway there before I foolishly, not paying attention to the directions, deleted my account and channel. So not only is it the loss, I lost some video that I never backed up. I'm hoping to redo those. So in any case, thank you very much. I appreciate the support that you're giving me. Those are subscribers or resubscribers. I really appreciate it very much. I really do. And I guess I'll just say goodbye. Now, this is interesting. That gate, I know I just said goodbye. That gate right there is always locked, but it's completely unlocked. So is someone in there? I don't know. And over there, that's a new gate. What for? I don't know. As I said, no one was really driving down here before that I know of, but hey. And that says the end of Amtrak property. Or Amtrak territory. Interesting. Alright. There's that sign right there I was talking about. Alright. See you later. Bye-bye.